Presentation of final project of Advanced Computing Concepts, April 2020, Group 15. I'm Amir Fuad from Group 15 and going to present and briefly explain the first part of the project and concepts. My teammates will explain them in more detail, Salehin and Sadaf, respectively. Our search engine is written in Java and is able to search keywords from the internet. Develop a web search engine and use some of the concepts that we have learned in this course during this semester. Web search. What exactly a search engine is? It's a program that searches for and identifies items in a database that corresponds to keywords or characters or something else specified by users. We use some concepts. Previous slide, please. Such as web crawler. If I want to explain it briefly, it used to create a copy of all the visited pages for later processing by a search engine that will index the downloaded pages to provide fast searches. And also we use quicksort, hashmap, JSON, ternary search tree that we all learned this during this course in this semester. And at the end, we have the acknowledgement and references. Next slide, please. The next one. If I want to talk about some popular search engines, I can name Google, Yahoo, Bing, Ask, or something like this. We all use Google or maybe Yahoo these days, or it's our routine to use them. And please continue, my friend Salehin.
Okay, thank you, Amir, for giving me the floor, and I hope that everyone's staying safe and staying home. So I would like to start with the class diagram that's been showing on the presentation slide. So it has like two main classes in the Java file. It's Web Engine and URL Converter. We kept the URL Converter as a separate main class just to have the collisions and other stuff. So in the Web Engine, what we did is like we also associated with the crawler, and the crawler with it comes with the links. So in the Web Engine, if you run the main class, then there are two options. Like if you press 1, you can go for the crawler one. If you press 2, then you can go for the direct web research engine system. So how it works? So if you just press the number 1, it goes to the crawler. Crawler asks you for two things. One is the link itself and another keyword that you want to look for and list down the URL. So if you like, if I give an example, it would be like I give the uwindsor.ca website and I give the keyword is like computer science or maybe undergrad students or undergraduate programs. So it will list down all the links that it can find associated from the uwindsor.ca and list down all the links in a text file and put those things in the URL list.txt file. And then it comes to the URL converter, which actually creates the URL conversion from the text files from the URLs, takes the URLs and creates them in the separate file and indexes them. So from that, the Web Engine comes in the third part. Right now, if you go to the Web Engine, if you just select the option 2, when it pops up. So if you press 2, then it will ask for a keyword. If you just keep the keyword, it's like virtual. It will show you the best pen options or the search results for the word you have already selected. The word maybe could be virtual or undergrad or something like that. So this is how our program overall runs. So what is a web crawler? It was already briefly discussed by my friend Amir Fuad. So if I just give you the insight of like what we did, it has like two classes. It's a crawler and the leg one. So it's basically navigates inside a website and creates a copy of the links that it found with the associated link and also with the associated keyword. And it actually saves in the URL list.txt as I've already mentioned. And if I go to the next slide, it's all of the hash map that we have already used. So it's basically it's same like the hash table. It has a key and a value, but there's a between difference in between the hash map and the hash table. It has like the unsynchronized and grants null. So that's how we use the hash map. So the next slides will be presented by Sheikh Sadaf Tasin. Sadaf, welcome.
Thank you, Salehin. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the sorting algorithm that we eventually decided to implement on our project. We needed a sorting algorithm in order to sort the keywords to facilitate the search engine to execute its operations. However, when we started discussing, several names came up, but eventually we decided to go with Quicksort. Quicksort is basically an algorithm in which a pivot is selected, and then around that pivot, the array is partitioned. So it also has favorable time complexities compared to the other ones. Therefore, our final decision was to go with Quicksort. Okay, next slide, please. JSoup. So what is JSoup? JSoup is a Java library for working with real-world HTML. It provides a convenient API for extracting and manipulating data. So what are we using JSoup for here? We are using it for text processing. And how are we doing that? We are parsing the URL using the JSoup file, and the URL is being transformed into a text file, and with that, with the help of a JSoup. Okay. So next, I'm going to talk about the concept of ternary search tree and how we implemented it in our project. Ternary search tree is basically a combination of binary search tree and the digital search trees, the search tries attributes. Nodes are arranged as similar to a binary search tree. However, as we can see, each node has 3 children, whereas in binary search tree there were 2. Each of our text file generates a ternary search tree, and the number of occurrence of each keyword is extracted from there. Next slide, please. Last but not the least, we would deeply want to express our gratitude to our professor, Dr. Luis Rueda and Dr. Al-Khatib. Also, the contribution of the lab tutors, Musab Nayak and Rahul Bhardwaj, cannot go unrecognized. And we would like to thank them for making this course a wonderful learning experience. With that being said, we come to the end of our virtual presentation, and we would like to thank you for letting us talk about our project during for the last 10 minutes. Thank you.